Yes, people, what's happening? Nice one for coming back to the Fuse kids. Much appreciated as always. Guest on the show tonight is Mason Shaw, who'll be fighting on bkfc 55 on the 18th of November against Matt Hodson. And he joins us now. What's happening, Mason, mate? You good?
How's it going, pal? I'm all good.
Good, man. I'm all good, thank you, mate. What's been happening? How's camp going?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. It's been good. Tired, aching, and ready to go, really. That's about it. But yeah, same old, just chipping away. Just tired as anything now, but yeah, ready to put in a performance.
Yeah, you're at that stage in camp now, aren't you, where obviously you're shedding that last bit of weight, you're coming to the end of the camp. The worst part.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm hungry, and I'll definitely be taking that out on Matty on the night anyway. So I can't wait to get a bit of proper food in there, to be honest.
Bet you can't, mate. What weight is this fight at?
It's at 88 kilo, so I'm not too sure. I know it said cruiserweight fight on the poster, but it said it was 88 kilo. So I think that's a weight class below, if I'm not mistaken.
That's like light heavyweight, isn't it?
Yeah, because I thought originally, before I had the bout agreement sent over, I thought it was going to be like 93 again, like I was against Lee Brown. But yeah, it turned out to be a little bit lighter, and it is what it is. I feel better for it, getting the weight off. But yeah, obviously it's a bit more of a weight loss camp than like a do your own thing sort of skills training. It's been a bit more watch your weight, watch what you're eating. But I don't mind it. I feel sharp.
Yeah, is this the weight that you're going to be wanting to stay at then?
I think so. With day before weigh-in, I won't ever deplete myself massively anyway. I'll pretty much get myself where I need to be. But yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. I don't struggle to make the weight. You know what I mean? If it was this Saturday, I could make it with ease. So it's not an issue. It's just what I wanted to do personally. I wanted to get down to about 90 kilo and then put on a bit of lean muscle, because I don't do weights. I don't really go to the gym. I don't do strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
Like what you see, sort of what you get. I do a few little fitness circuits and stuff like that, but I've never really been big on that side of it. I just box. I like the skills, bit of fitness, and yeah, that is about it. So I wouldn't have minded losing a little bit and then trying to bulk up. But obviously, this one being a weight loss camp, I've not really had time to do that. So
yeah, would you say you take all your power down with you? That's why obviously you're moving down to these weights, because you're taking all your power down from the heavier weights.
100%. Like when I started at heavyweight, I can't say there's anyone I've been in with that said I don't crack. You know what I mean? I know I can dig with the best of them, and I know I've got power to put anyone away if you catch them right. You know what I mean? But I was never the biggest of heavyweights. So I'm probably not the biggest of cruiserweights realistically, like height wise. But yeah, I feel like I'll carry it down definitely. And the speed matches as well, because I've always been quite quick for a reasonably big guy. So, and movement. So yeah, I do think it will suit me at this weight.
What do you think? What you're expecting from Matt Hodson on the night? Because I know you've known each other for a while, haven't you? Obviously, you used to fight for the same promotion as well. So, what you're expecting from him?
I'm just expecting a tough night from Matty, to be honest. He's experienced like myself. He ain't no mug, that's for sure. You know what I mean? He's a tough man. He's got hands. He's got power. He can do a little bit of everything. He can scrap. He can box behind the jab a little bit. So I'm going in there switched on, and obviously he's in front of his home fans as well. So that's going to give him the extra little bit there. But there'll be a lot of sad faces by the time we're done anyway.
Yeah. And when is it when you start getting into that fight mode, like mental wise? Is it like more now towards the back end of camp, or is it like fight week, fight night? When is it when you think, right, I'm in a fight here?
To be fair, as soon as someone's name's kind of on the paper and the camp started, I run scenarios through my head all the time, you know what I mean? But yeah, you are right in the sense that towards the end of camp, like my fitness is peaking now, I enjoy it a lot more, you know what I mean? So it gets me thinking in that positive mindset and running more scenarios through my head and whatnot.
Do you feel like when you look back, when you sit back and you're looking at the division in the BKFC, including the American side as well, do you feel like it's something that you can definitely go all the way to the top? You don't see many people having this problem.
I think give me any name now. You know what I mean? I've not really got much time to waste either. To be honest, I'm 28 years old now. I've probably got 3 to 4 years of the best me. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to go. I'd happily fight anyone. There's a lot of decent cruisers and light heavies on this card as well, and I've got my eyes on absolutely everyone. So yeah, I'm good to go, man.
And do you think this fight will go all the way with Matthew Hodson?
No, I can't see it. I can't see it. To be fair, I think he's there to be hit a little bit too much, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on it. There's every chance he could put me away as well. You know what I mean? Damage with cuts, whatever. It's bare knuckle. Anything can happen. I ain't deluded about anything like that. I know anything can happen, more so than normal boxing. So yeah, I'm just ready for whatever, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. Was it Crystal Palace you fought at?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to think in my head just then, was it Crystal Palace or Leeds? But it was Crystal Palace, wasn't it? So you haven't fought at this venue before, have you?
No, yeah, it'd be my first time in Leeds. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, I love the venue. Like, it's a class little venue. I like the way that like the crowds round the ring and that.
Yeah.
Brings like more of the atmosphere together.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And do you think, obviously, other than yourself and Matthew's fight, who do you think will be like a contender for fight of the night? What other fights are you looking forward to that are on the card?
Obviously Danny Christie's fight. I don't know much about the guy he's fighting, but yeah, I think that'll be one to watch. Obviously Anthony Holmes, he's a class fighter as well. It'd be good to watch Anthony bounce back. I'm trying to think, is the Polish guy fighting? Is it the Polish guy? Crazy fella. I can't fucking remember his name.
Davidoska.
That's the one, the wrecking ball, matey. Him.
Oh, mate, he's fucking quality.
He's always fun to watch. I'll give him that. He's not someone I'd mind having a dust up with either. So I think that would be a good one for the future if he keeps winning or whatever. That's it. That's if I'm at the weight, but I'm sure it could be made.
Yeah, he's exciting, Davidoska. Like, he's a lovely bloke as well. Like, he's dead humble and respectful. Do you know what I mean?
Usually the ones like that are game as fuck tend to be, you know what I mean? It's normally the ones that like to talk a little bit more than they actually show on the night are the ones that normally flop most of the time.
Yeah, obviously I've just clicked on there. You've both fought Lee Brown as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, that's where I would have watched him for the first time, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he keeps saying, Lee, that he wants that rematch with you. Do you think that rematch will ever happen?
When's Lee going to win a fight, mate?
When's what, sorry?
So when's Lee going to win a fight?
I knew
respect, you know what I mean? I'm fed up of hearing it. Like, he got beat fair and square. He's even been beat in a glove fight after we fought. And then I think he's lost another 2 on the bounce since. You know what I mean? He just needs to shut up and fucking either put some work in or show a bit more heart. You don't seem to leave it all out there like he's meant to be some big puncher and that, but I haven't really seen too much from him. So he needs to keep my name out of his mouth and try to get himself a win.
Fair enough, mate. And what can we expect to see from you on the 18th of November? I'm hoping to leave a little bit of everything in there, show a little bit of everything. I think you see my boxing side against Lee Brown. I definitely want to put it on Matty a little bit, like not to give anything away. You know what I mean? I believe I can outbox Matty, most people anyway. So I'm not really coming there for that. You know what I mean? I'm hoping he's going to test me, but I'm going to look to put it on him in front of his fans. I'm going to look to put it on him. So. When obviously you fall for like other promotions and that as well, Buzz, is it a total different buzz when you come out with that circled ring and the whole production and that? It is mint, in it, mate.
Yeah, mate, it is. It is cool. Like even the first show, I went up and had a little move around before, obviously the show started and that, and it was a little bit surreal. Like it's different, obviously, for a boxer that likes to move and cut angles and stuff like that. It's nice you got the movement, but then also you got to be switched on because if you're in tight, you can get clinched around the back of the head and yeah, pummeled. So. Yeah, I like it. It's different. It is different, but I think it's good. It's a nice space to fight in. Ain't no poxy little pop-up box ring, you know what I mean? They're trying to keep people squashed together and that.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it.
It's exciting as well because obviously when big names from other promotions come over, like yourself, experienced fighters, it just makes it more juicy, doesn't it? Makes it better. Because a lot of the fighters that are coming over, not all of them, but some people don't really know them because they've come from different sports that aren't followed much or something. Do you know what I mean? Which is understandable. But it's just I suggest it makes it that little bit easier for a minute.
Yeah, definitely. It's like you said, I can't ever say, like, all my years of boxing, I think I've nearly been involved boxing in 20 years that I ever thought I'd be fighting in some sort of circle ring and stuff like that as well, you know what I mean? So it's a little, as much as people say, oh, it's a little bit different, but it's good in a different way. It's good in a different way.
Yeah, your family and that fully supportive with you doing the bare knuckle?
Yeah, mate, to be honest, like my wife and kids, they tend to watch it. My wife will come up to every one of my fights. My mum and all the rest of my family, like they've always been supportive with me fighting. They might not like to watch it all the time, but yeah, most of them are supportive. Yeah, I think it's just kind of one of them things where I've been involved in combat sports for quite a long time. They're kind of used to it. It's not really anything new to them, fighting in general, to be honest. So,
yeah, I suppose you've been doing it ever since, like, you've been involved with them, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've been boxing. I started amateur boxing at the age of 7. I was kickboxing at the age of 5. So,
yeah,
I mean, it's been there. I've been training boxing more years than I haven't of my life. So, you know what I mean? It's just part of it.
Yeah, that's a fight in your weight as well, I think. What James Cooper's just said there, Darren Hendry and Luke Atkin, that's in your weight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I don't mind, mate. I just hope to get something else kind of over the line, not necessarily straight after this one, but a little bit more, a little bit quicker than the gap I've had since the Crystal Palace show, and then hopefully just keep the ball rolling, get a couple more wins, and then maybe, like I said, get an American name over here or end up over there one day, whatever. But the main goal at the minute is just to keep winning. I ain't too fussed who or where. It's just, I just need to keep chipping away, really. And they can't deny once I keep winning, they can't deny me a shot at a title or moving up a level.
Yeah, of course, mate. I'm really excited for your fight, like, on the 18th of November. But before we wrap it up, mate, is there anything else that you want to share with us, or any shout-out sponsors, anything like that, bro?
To be fair, I'll just shout out my gym. That's Bridgewater Martial Arts. So that's, BMA in Somerset. We've got a show a couple of weeks after the BKFC show as well. So shout out to everyone there, everyone training hard for their show. And just look forward to seeing everyone on the night, to be fair. Like, I've trained hard. I know everyone else is putting the work in. And it feels like it's been a little while. So I'm just excited to let my hands go, mate.
Another question as well. Why aren't you on your Instagram?
Mate, more time than anything, you know what I mean? I'm not really on my Facebook or anything like that too much. I work full time. I train. It's just hard, you know what I mean? It's hard to keep track of things like that. I ain't exactly the best.
Yeah, you're not savvy with it.
I ain't really one of them either. You get a lot of these people now, they start off, they do the bare knuckle, and all of a sudden they think it's like, you know what I mean, I'm some sort of fucking celebrity or big time. Like, yeah, it's professional fighting, but I think some people get a little bit carried away with it as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people a little step back and humble themselves a little bit.
Yeah, you're not really bothered about that side of it. You just like fighting.
No, I mean, it comes with the hard work, you know what I mean? The sport's going to do what it's going to do, and if you're at the top of the sport at the time, you get recognised.
Yeah.
Not all these. I see all these little cringy videos and back and forths, and it's good. People should be able to promote themselves. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you know what I mean? There's that side of it, and then there's being on it every day like you're some sort of, you do this for a living. Like none of us do it for a living yet. You know what I mean? We make a little bit of money, a nice bit of money maybe, but yeah, that's all it is at the time, and we're all here to try to achieve the same thing, and hopefully the sport takes off, and yeah, we're all still there when it does.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Well, really appreciate you coming on tonight, mate. We'll stay in touch like we do, and if I don't see you beforehand, I'll be seeing you at the weekend of the fight.
Yeah, top man, pal. Appreciate you having me on, man.
Not a problem, Mason. I'll speak soon, mate. Have a good night, pal.
And you, pal. Take care.
See you later, brother. Bye. Yes, people. Nice one for tuning in there with Mason Shaw. Really excited to see his fight. He's one of the most experienced fighters probably on the roster and bare knuckle, to be honest. Go back and watch his fights. Very experienced, class boxer. And he just looks like he give anyone a nightmare, whether he's fighting. I think he can go really far in the BKFC all the way. Like there's loads of our lads over here in the UK who can go all the way. He's got a really hard fight coming up with Matthew Hodson as well. Seen Matthew Hodson fight Darren Hendry in Sheffield for BFBA, and that was a fucking great fight. That was a really good fight. So I can imagine this being the same, but really appreciate everybody tuning in there. I'm going to put Mason's social medias in the description, so make sure you just go over there and give him a follow. Good night, God bless. Big up James Cooper, Ricky D, Jorgie, Robert Connor. Who else have we got? That's it tonight. New fan to your show. Loving the interviews. Thank you very much, Robert. Stay tuned, mate. We've got plenty of content coming your way, my brother. James Cooper. Hope you're well, my man. Newly married. Congratulations, brother. Ricky D. RSD Transportations. Recoveries and Transportations, sorry. Sponsors of the Fuse UK. Hit them up. Going to put the contact number in the description, so make sure you ring them if you break down, want anything dropping off, delivering, picked up. You'll ring the man and he'll be there. No job too big or small, anywhere up and down the country. Ricky D in the house. See you soon, people. Good night, God bless.